Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now in this video we're going to be installing what is quite possibly the best modification for any 99 to 2004 Mustang GT equipped with a manual transmission. I finally went ahead and ripped out the terrible Steeda Triax Short Throw Shifter, and we're going to be putting in an MGW Short Throw Shifter. So I'm super excited for this because this is something I should have done months ago. I've had this in the box for like months, but it was just such a bitch to get that Steeda Triax out. I swear it was rusted, the trans. Today I just drenched it in some WD-40, got it right out, and we're gonna go ahead and finish up this install and go for our first test drive. So if you guys do enjoy the content of the channel, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn those post notifications. We do have a build in the channel where we're taking this Mustang past its limits, built motor, 800 plus wheel horsepower, so yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so we're on the GoPro now. As you guys can see here, I've torn everything down and I have the MGW Short Throw over here. I have everything we need. The shifter. This thing looks pretty nice. And I also have the standard and the race handles as well in this box. So I think I'm gonna start off with the race handle, see how that is. You guys can also see down here, I have that Steeda Triax Short Throw. If anybody wants this, 50 bucks, come pick it up. I'm not gonna use this again, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of reassemble everything. We'll get a cold start, then I'm gonna kind of, you know, give a test drive to test this out. I think I'm gonna like it. I'm honestly not sure if I'm gonna like the race handle as opposed to the standard, but we'll find out. So I'll pick this vlog up when I kind of have this already in the car, and then we can, you know, do a cold start, finish the button up process, and then, you know, test it out. All right, so far I got the MGW in there, got it bolted down, got all the silicone in there. I'm just kind of putting on the dust shield plate and everything, kind of just doing some final tidying up. The shifter does feel pretty tight, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully I installed it properly, because it is kind of like really tight as far as like putting it into gears and whatnot. So should be a little bit easier with the handle on. I haven't decided again what handle. I mean, I said I was gonna put on the standard, but we'll find out how I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these other bolts installed, the dust shield and kind of the sound deadening foam they provide with the Short Throw Shifter, which is actually pretty nice, and then button all this stuff up, and then we'll get a cold start and take her out for a spin. All right, so these are the two handles we have. We have the race handle as well as the standard handle. Now, after looking at these, I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put on the race handle, and just to see how that is, and if I don't like it, we can just swap it out for the standard. But I'll show you guys the differences in length between these two, which, as you can see here, it's pretty noticeable. This is the race handle. This is obviously the standard. It kind of has more of like a gooseneck effect. As you can see here, like this is how it's gonna kind of operate with the standard, and then with the race handle here, you can kind of see how aggressive this is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the race, and then we're gonna go ahead and see how this actually plays out. Let me know down in the comment section, those of you who have MGW, what are you guys rocking with? Standard or the race? All right, so right now I'm just kind of tightening up the race knob. I'm honestly praying that I did this whole install right. I mean, it is a pretty simple install. I'm just hoping everything just goes into gear smoothly, just kind of making sure all this is tight, so it's not gonna like yank itself out while I'm driving or, you know, shifting hard. So pray for me, fellas, that this is done right. I think, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much good. We're gonna go ahead and put the shift knob on here, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pretty much test to make sure I can go through all these gears properly. This is the race knob. I am gonna go ahead and tighten up this whole thing again to make sure everything is good, but for the most part everything does seem like it is going to be pretty good. So all right guys, 3, 2, 1, There is no playing neutral. Let's test it out. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and I guess that's reverse. So I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. All right, as you guys can see here, I finally got everything kind of buttoned up. Got the shift knob on here, kind of this like boot. I'm not too sure how I feel about this because it is kind of scrunched up. Obviously, we have the race handle, which is very, very short. I mean, there is no play in neutral like at all. All the throws are gonna be pretty much like right next to each other. It does go into all the gears, which thank God. So I did that properly. We're gonna go ahead and get a cold start. I'm gonna test drive the car to see how I like with this race handle. If I don't like it with the race handle, we're gonna go swap it to the standard handle or the comfort handle, depending on how much, you know, I like this handle, which I think I will. But let's go ahead, get this cold start. I kind of want to figure out what I want to do with this because it is kind of scrunched up, but we are running a very, very short handle. Make sure it's in neutral because this is kind of sketch, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. This is going to be pretty interesting with this short throw. So far, this is actually really, really nice. There's like no throw, it just falls right into gear. This is actually awesome. This is the race handle, by the way, y'all. I mean, going into first gear is kind of weird because I'm not used to it, but wow, this actually feels really nice. Try a downshift. I'm gonna have to be kind of nervous about the downshifts. Like this is crazy. That guy was recording my shit. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, this actually feels pretty damn good with the short throw. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. This thing feels pretty damn good. I'll give the guy a little rev. You gotta do it for the kids. Even though I don't need to be revving this car right now at all, but you gotta do it for the kids. But man, dude, this thing feels real good. I should have put this on months ago. Jesus. Now hear me out. For those of you who have driven a Corvette, right? Specifically the C6 and the C7 models. The way this shifter, especially with this shift knob, screams to me is like a Corvette shifter in a way. Because that is super tight. I believe those cars come with like a factory short throw or some type of variation of a short throw, because those throws are super, super short in those cars. That's kind of what this feels to me anyway. Like there's like no slop, and that's what I love about the MGW. you can just like glide it into gear. It just falls right into gear. Again, like kind of shifting out of first is a little bit weird because I'm not used to this yet, but this is 110% worth every single penny. If you guys have the Steeda Triax Short Throw Shifter, throw that away and get an MGW, literally. Unless somebody's giving it to you for like a steal or for free. Because I mean, at that point, why not? Because these do cost like 250 bucks. But if you're in the market for a new short throw shifter, I'm telling you right now, MGW all day. There's a reason why people stand by this. This wipes the floor with the MGW, with the Steeda Triax, excuse me. And I'm not really bad talking the company, but like that shifter for this specific transmission and car, oh my god. I can't wait till I can bang gears again in this car with this, oh my gosh, dude. I ain't gonna be missing no shifts, I'm telling you that right now. Because it kind of feels like a Corvette in a way. And that's a very good thing. Oh my gosh. I threw it in neutral on accident. I thought I put it in second gear. See, I mean, stuff like that you kind of have to be wary about. But wow, this thing feels super good. Like, it feels super good. You can go through the gears very easily in here. Obviously, like, I'm just like cruising it right now to get a feel for it, but I'm really enjoying this short throw. This feels awesome. This feels super awesome. This probably would feel even crazier with the twin disc. I ain't gonna, and a carbon fiber drive shaft. Oh man, a twin disc, a carbon fiber drive shaft with the Steeda, oh excuse me, not the Steeda Triax, with the MGW would be crazy. Feels so good, man. Like the third to fourth shift, it's just like kind of messed up my rev match right there, but let me try my third to second again. Oh yeah. Second to third is like super. I kind of jerked the car there because I was at low RPMs, but second to third is like effortless. It's just like bah, bah. You can hold the shifter like this if you wanted to power shift it, which you could not do with the Steeda Triax because my hand would be like way up here with that shifter. Now, like my seat's like kind of far back. It's not too far back, but I can literally bang all the gears without effort in the seating position that I'm in right now. And that's what I really like about this. All right, y'all, so final verdict, if you guys couldn't tell already, the MGW Short Throw Shifter with the race handle is the way to go. It feels so good in the car. It feels like a Corvette, and that is a huge plus in my book because I personally love how those cars feel. If you guys are in the market for a short throw shifter, or maybe you have a Steeda Triax and you want to check out an MGW, definitely go ahead and pull the trigger. It is worth every single penny. Zero slop, zero play. It feels like how these cars should have came from the factory. As you can see here, excuse my dirty interior, I have to go ahead and wash this whole car again because people want to go ahead and leaf blow grass and leaves all in my garage. But in neutral, there's like zero play. I mean, with the Steeda Triax, excuse me, so used to having that garbage in the car, you guys saw the play. I could literally like wiggle this around like crazy. Can't do that with this. I mean, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. Again, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. It is super easy, very notchy. feels really good, man. And like, I like to have my car like seat recline all the way back. Not really all the way back, but let me show you guys. You guys can see here, my seat's like not all the way up. And I can go ahead and bang through those gears, no problem. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Also turn on those post notifications. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.